Alright, this is episode 2 of Resident Evil 1. I don't know how to do intros yet. I got a new microphone, so hopefully you guys are happy with my microphone situation so far. Okay, good. All my shit is still here. I saw the thing where it was like new game and load game, and there wasn't a continue option, so I thought that shit just did not save. But yeah, because of my new microphone, hopefully you guys won't hear my laptop static or my laptop fan nearly as much. Alright, let's go. I think my next course of action is to, collect all the herbs and stuff, right? Yeah. So, I'm just probably gonna have to fast forward through all of this. And there was also, hold on, let me do the, oh, not that button. The radio and call Richard.
This is Brad.
Oh, no, not Richard, Brad.
Answer me.
This is Chris. Brad, can you hear me? Damn!
I do not remember the audio mixing being this weird. Like, the voice acting's so quiet. Oh my god. Oh, you are already a problem. That's not good. That means you're dead, right? Okay, it does. You don't understand how pants shitting, like, fighting these guys for the first time is? And then you remember that they have an insect. Oh my god, they're in this room too. Oh, and there's a bunch of shit here. Yeah, I need to do even more inventory management. Alright, I guess I'll save now that I actually have ink ribbons. And apparently there's also a bunch of places in the mansion that I've also just completely missed more ink ribbons. So I'll have, like, plenty for late game. If I play well enough, oh, I only have 4, maybe not, but... Shit. At least they only take 3 shotgun shells. And hopefully that means we don't respawn. Yeah, there's one down this way. Is there 2 or is there only 1? Fuck, there's 2. I'm gonna fight this one first because this is the way I need to go. Is the other one gonna fight me or not? I don't think he saw me. But I know this is a room that I need the helmet key for. Oh shit, this is already the second Yawn boss fight. I do not have enough shotgun shells for this. This is probably scuffed. I guess I examined the piano? Yep. I wonder if I can do this one damageless. Never mind. But did I kill it? It's so weird. The bosses take so much less ammo than I think they do. But then like the normal enemies will take like even more. Yeah, I guess I go down this way. We'll push the switch. And this should lead down to the basement. Oh my god. No, fuck off me. I wonder if I can, like, get around these guys. I'll kill this one just so I can get the shotgun shells. Is it worth? Yeah, like this guy. Oh, okay. Well, if you run straight at him, then that doesn't help. Move, 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 move. Is there stuff worth getting? Fuck, I'm already at orange health. Dude, if only I had my handgun. Yeah, and if I really wanted to, I could probably just go back and get those, like, few herbs or whatever was left back there. I thought I saw something. I love how they just have a random cutscene for this, like, single zombie. I swear I saw something blinking, though. Am I blind? Water's not supplied. Oh, small key. Yeah, okay, yeah. This leads back up. Wait, where is this? Oh, right. And then those doors. Can I call the elevator? No. But then there is a hunter in this hallway, which I need to be careful of, because I have low health. Shit. Oh, there's two. This might be my first death. I might be cooked. Oh my god. Reload, Chris. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's such bullshit. Well, you know, it's not terrible for a first death. I had just no healing items. What should the plan of attack be? Should I keep... I feel like I have to keep the shotgun. I guess I'll bring... But there's also just so much handgun ammo that I feel like I'm just gonna waste because all of the zombies down there. But it would just... Yeah, I guess I'll just have to save that for, like, the laboratory from later in the game. Yeah, I'll bring that second herb just in case. Oh, right. So then here's the small key. And then there was also whatever is over here. Like that will probably do... Yeah, that did like no damage to me. Oh, I can go from the elevator from here. Whoa, where am I now? More herbs. Oh, god damn it, there's always too many enemies. Alright, I really should have, You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna go all the way back and get. No, because then the hunters are there. All right. I'm gonna go to the hallway, kill the 2 hunters, and then just go get the handgun because this is obnoxious. I feel like I'm just wasting ammo. How are you still alive? Please don't be anything from this hole. Motherfucker. Okay, there's just... Dude, they're everywhere. I just don't have enough ammo. Oh my god. Oh. Let me see how effective the handgun is against them. Because I just have no other weapon. I don't know if I missed something or not, but... Ooh, and I need to figure out... Fuck, I need to figure out where the other increments are. Alright, you guys are probably wondering why I paused the video, and to be honest, it's for a very fucking stupid reason. So, at this point where I paused the video, my audio completely cut off because, I don't know, I messed with something on my phone, and I lost all of the commentary audio for the rest of the fucking session. So yeah. In the meantime, I guess I'm going to have to re-record commentary, and it's like obviously I'm not playing the game right now, but I will be just simply talking over the gameplay that I recorded, and then when I get back to the point where I saved, I'll let y'all know, and then that will be regular live commentary. Alright, now I'm trying to remember like where I even was. So, okay, yeah, right here. I discover that using the pistol is low-key a cheat code against the hunters because the pistol stun locks them, and I didn't think that was a possibility. So now, Jesus Christ, I really can't think if I don't have like a script or anything like that. But you know, and that's really loud in my headphones. Let me turn that down. But so I am now able, like, if I'm actually quick enough, which I'm not in some of these clips, but I can stun lock the hunters, as you can see here, and I'll be perfectly fine. And it gives me an excuse to use my handgun ammo for once, and it's great. Oh yeah, and this is one of the last few rooms for that helmet key. Yeah, right. I've always found this puzzle, this puzzle in the remake was very convoluted and like made no sense, at least on your first playthrough. Like, it's really confusing. At least in the original game, it's like, oh, you just have to turn the light on and line up the things to get the red jewel out of the, what is it? Get it out of the deer head. But in the remake, there was like another mechanic where the hawk would turn and you would have to be looking the wrong way. I don't know. It was very fucking weird. But thank God that this game is really simple, because this is the Eagle Medallion, I believe. Once you put this into the tiger statue. I'm not 100% sure though. Yeah, fighting these motherfuckers off screen is like actually terrifying because you cannot see them. Well, I mean, obviously, but you can't see if they rear back for their instant kill, and they have a very specific animation. Oh yeah, right here. I think I get killed by it. Oh yeah, because I have like the low health and everything. But yeah, they do that like jump attack. If they hit you with that jump attack, it's an instant kill. It is actually terrifying. Like the regular swipe attacks, they don't do that much damage, and it's kind of obnoxious because they just kind of like bat you around. Like if there's more than 2 of them, like you genuinely just like have to reload the save at that point. But yeah, right here, I can't see him off screen. Boom. Instant kill. It is so unbelievably nerve-wracking. And yeah, I think this was my first death. Yeah, I don't remember, but I think this was my first death of the whole run. Which, I felt really humiliated when reloading the save because I haven't died yet. And I considered myself, oh wow, I went back a far way. Oh shit. Oh wait, no, right. I accidentally hit the wrong button. So I had to completely close the game and reload to the correct save. So yeah, it cuts out here. Dude, why is the audio like so fucked in this? Like, I know you guys can hear the like, what is it? The backward, not the backwards, but the static. Yeah, hold on. I'm fixing something here. But there's just this like background static whenever any of the music tracks play, and it's kind of obnoxious. And I don't think that there's a fix for that on the Steam version, because I remember a bunch of people being like, oh, the Steam version isn't nearly as good as like doing the illegal downloads, but I don't have a lot of experience in emulation kind of stuff. Aside from like the Call of Duty PC clients that you see me play on this channel. So I just try to do everything from Steam. Yeah, these dudes like fucking pump fake you and everything. Oh no, this is where I picked up the python. Yeah, I don't remember where the eagle medallion is. I think that's like later in the session. And I haven't used up the helmet key yet, so I don't know what the last door I've been in was. Dude, when I relaunch this game, it's gonna be like actual hell trying to figure out what I've already solved and what I still need to do. Oh yeah, this is where I discovered the power of the Magnum. Holy shit, this thing gets me through all the hunters. Like, I know I really, like... I don't know, like, I feel like it's a good compromise to use the Python. Because it gives you a lot more Magnum bullets than I remember there being. Like, in new Resident Evil games, you get, like, maybe 10 Magnum bullets, like, the entire game. But, like, this run, I got, like, maybe, like, 24 extra bullets for the Magnum. And I was like, oh, perfect. This is, like, the surefire way to not get killed by the hunters. Which is good, because there's so fucking many of them. I'm trying to even remember what I was, like, doing here. Okay, so I found the basement already. Have I done the Yawn boss fight yet? I genuinely don't know. Okay, so this is my first time, no, probably not my first time, but I'm going back here to clear all the zombies now that I have the handgun. Okay, I'm remembering where I am in this playthrough now. I low-key don't even, like, remember any of these rooms from when I first played this game. Because again, I know I obnoxiously compare this game to the remake, because that's just what I played most recently. But I don't remember coming down this way other than getting the battery. At least this hallway in particular. Maybe it's because it's a Jill run specifically thing. Also, I should not have been grabbed there. That's bullshit. But I'm still perfectly fine, so you know. Oh, right, okay, so this room is where you get the one of the MO discs, I think. Dude, this game has just such good use of camera angles to obscure enemies, and then they'll come out of, like, nowhere. It is kind of obnoxious when you're trying to like lead them out of places though. Like the AI in this game is horrendously dumb. Which is great because you can like run around them easier, but if you're like trying to drag them out because I have no ammo in this clip, it's kind of obnoxious. Also, I love the conspiracy theory newsprint or newspaper stuff and the scrapbooking. Yeah, and it is the ammo disc, but I need to clear up my inventory. And I still have the helmet key. So I don't remember if I got the last helmet key door or not. No, because that's Spencer's lounge on the first floor. I remember now. So I still need to go find that room. Yeah, and the battery is the most crucial part of this whole thing. I love how the Magnum ammo is modeled as just an entire cylinder instead of just a speed loader. It's funny that it implies that you just take the whole cylinder off to reload. Yeah, it's kind of just boring just watching my old gameplay. Because it's like, I know what's going to happen, and when I edit this, I'm just going to have to edit like huge chunks of just me walking around. Like that attack, like that is so terrifying when they just jump up for no reason. I also waste a whole lot of shotgun ammo on these guys. At least with the pistol, it's like, oh, you missed like 1 or 2 bullets, it's not nearly as much. Like right there, I just fucking wasted that shotgun shell. And then I waste another. Oh my god, these guys are looking so obnoxious. Yeah, and then there's this one that I just completely forgot about because I killed the other 2. Oh yeah, I do something very stupid here. I waste all my shotgun ammo fighting this one hunter because I thought this was a completely different room. I thought I was looking for, I don't know, some kind of item in here. Like, dude, oh my god, watching this is actually, like, infuriating. I miss everything. And the item that I thought was in here, I think it was, oh, I don't even remember. It might have been a book or something. The book that has the eagle medallion. I thought it was in this room, but no, it wasn't. And I just completely wasted all my shotgun ammo and one of my mixed herbs fighting a hunter I didn't have to. Yeah, see, I'm looking at the map. Oh, no, I remember. I was looking for ink ribbons. And I realized, because I was looking at the wiki, that was the complete wrong room. Yeah, right, because I was looking for this coat that was hanging up. Oh my god, I was so pissed. I'm so nervous every time I look at my phone now, because I have to be like, oh, is it still recording? Is it still recording or not? I don't even know what stopped the recording. I think maybe I messed with something with my new mic that I have that I plugged into my phone. But, you know, I don't... Actually, I don't fucking know, so that's the problem. Oh, yeah, right. This is the last thing for the helmet key. This is where I find the eagle medallion. Because that's Book of Doom number 1, I believe. Oh yeah, first time I played this game, it took me so long to find that light switch. I didn't understand what was happening. Oh yeah, and just being able to find Magnum ammo. It's so great. Dude, the one shot, it works every time. It's so glorious. Alright, that takes care of the battery. I do love just how the puzzles flow in this game. Because backtracking really doesn't feel that obnoxious. I know I talked about it earlier, but just the way that this game incorporates its puzzles and getting both the cranks and stuff, which is something that I forget here in a little bit and I have to go back and get. But the simple like discovery loop of finding the battery, being able to go up and down, and figuring out that putting the thing back up, which is something that you did earlier in the run, actually has a benefit. It's just such a cool like exploration loop, and I love it so much about this game. Oh yeah, dude, these cave areas like actually piss me off so bad because you come across a random item box and a random typewriter right here, but there's also no ink ribbons anywhere around the typewriter. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna push my luck a little bit. And you do see later that I find another save room, but I refuse to save there because I have another problem where the typewriter and the item box are far apart in the lab, and I didn't realize that that was the case because again, I'm going off the remake brain and how that game is structured. Yeah, also another thing is that I completely forgot that the flamethrower was like a weapon you could use. Yeah, and I test out the ammo, and it gets rid of so much in just that little bit. Yeah, nine seconds of max fuel, and that's cool because that's actually realistic to like at least how the old like World War II and Vietnam flamethrowers worked.
Enrico!
Don't come any closer, Chris.
Wait, what happened?
Double crosser!
Don't!
Hell. Umbrella.
Who is it? Is someone there? Double crosser? What did he mean by that?
Dude, this cutscene is so fucking goofy. From the way it's shot, it looks like Enrico kills himself. Like, it makes zero fucking sense. But it's so funny. I also swore that Enrico had the hexagonal crank, but he only has the handgun ammo, and it's kind of obnoxious because I don't have the handgun at this point. Oh yeah, and I have to fight against the hunters again. Oh, like I'm saying, these camera angles are so good, and paired up with the sound design, like you can just hear them. Oh yeah, here's the hexagonal crank. Oh, the footsteps they're just so menacing. I just love the way that this game is like framed and how it's like paced. Yeah, I'm running really low on that Magnum ammo, so Yeah, dude, this boulder room is actually so, like, irritating. As a little kid, when I played this game first, I got killed by these things so many times. You don't understand. It took me, like, I don't know, 8 or 9 deaths to realize that this little corner pocket is where I was supposed to go. I would just, like, keep running and running like Indiana Jones. But yeah, it also makes no sense. Oh, yeah, and more fucking hunters. But it also makes no sense that... Okay, it uncovers something here, but it's like... It's Magnum round, so it's really helpful. But I didn't know that you were supposed to go towards, like, this little area. Because just the way that the graphics are, you cannot tell if you can, like, continue further that way. Also, this, like, actually scared the shit out of me so much. Dude, being poisoned at this state is so nerve-wracking, especially because I have the 2 cranks. And I refuse to pick up the knife, because the knife is just a completely useless weapon. I actually go back and use the flamethrower on the things there, and it's so funny. Dude, it's so funny. I go all the way back to the mansion, because that's all I know where all the blue herbs were. Which, you know, is kind of helpful in retrospect when I start, like, playing the game here in a few minutes. So now that I know, like, what inventory's where, what I haven't picked up or anything like that. Yeah, I go all the way back into the thing because I couldn't find increments. I didn't know where I was supposed to save. I was so terrified. But again, you know, everything's super interconnected and it's super flexible and easy. Which again, it's just good game design. Like, this game is just absolutely timeless. Alright, but now I'm back to the point where I'm going to reload. Like, everything after this, like, I died half an hour after all this shit. So I'll see you guys in a second or two. Hey guys, you're never gonna believe this. My fucking microphone died again. Yeah, I really don't know what to fucking say anymore. I recorded the audio on my phone, and the microphone died, but it didn't stop the recording, so I just assumed that it was recording the whole time. But I guess not. So you know what? We're going to have to just do another dub over of my gameplay again. I'm really sorry that this is just how this is shaken up. I mean, I've obviously played this game before, so it's not like I'm missing a whole lot. But at the same time, it's not my genuine reaction to anything that's happening on screen, and I truly apologize. But anyway, let's just continue at this point. I just have to keep moving at this point. But yeah, here's the fucked part. I need the flamethrower, but my inventory is still full. So I'm forced to use yeah, I use the first aid spray because I think those are the mixed herbs that have the red and blue herb. So just in case that I get poisoned at any point, I like to just use the first aid spray because it only heals health. And then I finally find the save room. And I do remember to save this time. Yeah, so I still have to trigger... Or did I already trigger it? No, I didn't. Because that little thing gives you extra magnum rounds, I think? And Magnum rounds are always extremely helpful. Oh yeah, and it also gives you the map at the very end of the caves, which is a little annoying, but the caves is, oh, it's an MO disc, so that's even more important. But I think it's fine for like a little troll moment there by Capcom because, it's such a small area, you kind of really don't need the map. It's not like the remake where it's like much bigger. Yep, and then there's the Wolf Medallion. Yeah, I really shouldn't have saved when I did. I should have saved after I got the Wolf Medallion, so that if I died, I wouldn't have had to have come all the way back to the save room and do all that shit again. I noticed that there's not a lot of, like, red herbs in this game. Like, most of my herb mixes are me mixing 3 green herbs. So I just have a whole bunch of extra green and blue herbs that are just left over. Like right there, that's only blue and green herbs. They also give you just a whole bunch of blue herbs in general. I guess it's a safety net for the newer players and stuff, but at the same time, you do not get that poisoned in this game. I love this just ominous, like, elevator sequence. Will not open unless first class emergency. Yep, and right here, this is where I got confused my first playthrough, because there's the item box there, but there's no save space right there. So I got a little bit further and then I died, and then that's when I realized that my original commentary audio just didn't record correctly. So I was unbelievably pissed when that happened. And there's also like a lot more zombies down here than I was anticipating, especially because I just have no ammo left. I used all my shotgun shells on all the hunters, when in reality I should have just been using my Magnum. My Magnum and the Beretta. Yeah, I had the code remembered from the first time, so I was like, okay, I'm just gonna grab the items in this room and then try and just speedrun this puzzle. It's also interesting because they name dropped Ada in the first game. I don't know if they plan to work with Ada in the second game like they did, if that was like its own thing, or actually probably not, because Resident Evil 2, the original, the first build of that game was like completely scrapped. Oh, and then I get bit here. But I think Ada was like completely reworked into the story. Which is great, because Ada is such like an interesting character. She has so much like mystery around her, even up till now. But yeah, I guess I forgot to check the store, which is where you need to input the code. Yeah, and I'm doing this puzzle off of like complete memory. I have no idea if I do it right the first time, and I fuck it up the first time because I combine the username and the password.
Damn.
I love that little animation. Like, it's such an unnecessary detail, but it's so just funny. This whole startup animation is really cool, but it takes forever to load everything. I can only imagine speedrunners like hating this part. But see, now I'm locked in. Now I have everything correct. I don't understand why they have to animate Chris doing again, I love the animation, but I don't understand why they have to animate Chris typing in each letter one by one. Like, that just feels like way too much. But yeah, now I don't have to use this stupid computer anymore. Even though I do love the 90s PC architecture. And then I leave the slides for now because I didn't want to like cloud up my inventory space. Yeah, this is the room where I died the first time because I didn't want to use my magnum ammo. And I let myself get stun locked and they killed me from like all the way from full health. I was very mad at myself. And then that's where one of the ammo disc reader machines. Yeah, I go back and grab the slides because then I go upstairs. Visual data room. I love the identification names for each of the monsters, like T002 Tyrant, all that kind of stuff. It's like they came up with their own like military designations for each of these monsters, and I find that like endearing. And that's the power room key, I believe. Yeah, it is. I love how it says unfamiliar physics symbols, because Chris is a dumbass and can't read. Juked his ass. Alright, now I'm a complete dumbass here, so I grab 2 of the MO discs. There's this thing in the visual data room and I think it's one of the MO disc readers. But no, it's just an intercom. So then I have shit in my inventory for no reason. And then I still can't open that door. And then there's more shotgun shells. And a red herb, which I was saying before, is extremely rare for some reason. Oh yeah, that one camera angle where it's like face first in the zombie is genuinely kind of creepy. It shows the texture work off, which is really interesting, really intriguing on like how they modeled the zombie. And then I save for once. Because at this point I kind of don't care about how saves affect my score. Because I'm making pretty good time. But yeah, this shot right here, it's actually so well done. And then I almost run into him because I'm a complete dumbass. This puzzle was actually a little bit more annoying than I thought it would be. Because I assumed that you would be able to just push the boxes over and then over the crates like the armory room in the mansion. But no, I did it wrong, so I had to like do it a few times. Also, I didn't realize that if you step on the button, it releases the poison gas. But it doesn't like poison you, so we're fine. I'm just gonna have to like fast forward through all this. Yeah, like you're unable to push it from there because the light's in the way. Oh yeah, I also get myself stuck here because I can't go between that little gap where the stairs are. So I soft lock myself and I have to reset everything again. So yeah, this puzzle took me like 5 minutes when it should have taken me like 30 seconds. Because I just kept getting myself stuck like this. And then of course I make the gap just a little bit too small, so I have to push that out of the way without triggering it. Yep, and it's still stuck. But at least it doesn't trigger the poison gas when I walk on it. More Magnum rounds! And then another MO reading machine. At this point, I'm a little bit worried because I remember that I only have 2 of the MO discs, and I was very sure that the last MO disc was in the labs, but I didn't have total confirmation. Also, I completely forgot that the MO discs in this game have the Bible verses at the end, which I don't know, I just think it's like a really cool touch. I was scared for a moment because I was like, oh shit, did I have to remember it or not? But no, it just automatically registers it for you. Also, these corridors make it really hard to like train the zombies. The second MO disc, or technically the first. I just love the old, like, sound effects. There's something just so, like, comforting about them. Like, see how many zombies there are? It's such a tight corridor. And then I miss. Yeah, thank God the zombies get really, like, easily turned around. Oh yeah, here are the chimeras, I think they're called in this game. The little bug fuckers. And I didn't remember how strong they were. I didn't know if they were like a hunter level threat. So I was like, fuck it, we're going magnum rounds because we have so much. We have so much magnum ammo. Yeah, look at that. 22 magnum ammo in reserve, plus 6 that is already loaded in the gun. And we've also used like a whole bunch of magnum ammo already. So, like, you just get so much more than I initially thought you did. Also, I decided to save because, you know. But yeah, Magnum one-shots everything, which is great. Still fine. Oh yeah, I was really scared of that move because for some reason I thought it was an insta-kill. But it only brought me down to caution, so you know, it's not that bad. And then I miss a shot, which, you know, it's crazy. But yeah, again, I was talking about the chimeras. They look so different in this game because they're supposed to be like bug creatures, but they kind of look like hairy, like muscular monkeys. At a first glance, at least. Also, this room makes no sense. So I have to go and resupply power to the elevator, but that's done in a different room. And then I come back to this room to like confirm it, and it's like, oh, you didn't have to come back here, the power's already being supplied. Which is weird, because it's like, what's the point of that room? I also love the Magnum reload animation, it's just so clean. Yeah, and then there's the last ammo disc machine. I was also not sure if these guys were like infinitely respawning or not, so I just decided to book it out of there after I checked this whole area out. Yeah, like this is the power panel. So I go back to that one other room to like see it if I need to go back there, and I apparently didn't have to. So, you know, annoying backtracking, but whatever. Rebecca!
Rebecca, you're safe.
I saw you in the garden. I've caught up with you at last.
Well, I'm glad you're all right. Don't go out alone.
Yes, sir.
Chris, as my subordinate, you have wonderful talent.
I would never work for a company like Umbrella. And Wesker, you were formerly with Umbrella.
What do you mean?
Since when have you been an Umbrella agent? And a traitor to the stars?
Now you're wrong. I was formerly with Umbrella, yes. But now I'm prepared to face anything. Even getting rid of you vigilante stars.
Now, the worst possible situation has occurred. The failure of the experiment created a virus, a biological weapon, polluting the entire lab.
No, the worst happened with the tyrant virus. I lost some of my STARS team members because of it.
You killed them with your own hands. Did you kill Enrico?
Really?
Yeah, like this.
Rebecca!
Don't move! If you do, I'll kill you. Chris, I have something to show you. Now, walk.
I completely forgot that Wesker just fucking shoots Rebecca.
Is this?
That's right. This is the ultimate life form. Tyrant! Chris? Stop it.
Wesker, you're pitiful. This is your savior? You say this failure is your savior?
You can make sure yourself whether Tyrant is a failure or not.
Chris, the ultimate rage baiter.
Go to hell. Jill will join you too.
What?
Don't come this way! No!
You can't kill me.
Oh yeah, it also like unequipped my Magnum, which scared me. Oh yeah, also the auto lock on this fight like doesn't work sometimes. Oh, you don't understand how scared I was in that corner. Also, like, you saw how I shot like towards him? But then the boss music stopped, so it obviously hit him, but the blood splatter didn't occur. So I don't know, like, what that meant.
Wow.
Ha! It seems like this bulletproof jacket is pretty strong.
I see.
How about Captain Wesker?
He is sleeping with the ultimate failure. Hurry up. I want to get out of here.
Excuse me, Chris.
What, Rebecca?
I saw a research file in this lab. It said that a great deal of research on the tyrant virus exists right here. We should blow this place up.
We are already into it over our heads. Rebecca, can you do it?
Yes, sir. I'll set off a triggering system for a bomb.
Okay. Now we have a chance to escape. See you outside the house.
Okay, so this just makes no fucking sense. If they come across all of this evidence and research against Umbrella, why would they decide to blow it up? like in in Jill's campaign, oh yeah, Wesker activates the self-destruct sequence to bury everything. And that's the whole point of Resident Evil 2 and 3. The outbreak spreads because no one believes stars. But in this version of the game, they're just like, we're gonna fucking blow it up? Like, I don't know, that just makes zero sense to me, and it actually pissed me off so much. Yeah, because at this point, I didn't know where the last MO disc was. I had to look it up, because apparently we just sent off Rebecca to blow up the entire fucking facility. Oh yeah, and I also should not have equipped the pistol, because I didn't know that the chimeras would be there. Also, I'm a dumbass. The last MO disc was right there. And we got our last passcode. But yeah, now that we have the last passcode, we're able to save Jill. And for some reason, I thought that the MO discs were like required to beat the game, but apparently they're not. I could have just left and not cared about Jill whatsoever.
Chris?
Jill, you're all right.
Yes. Wesker is here. He's...
Oh, I know. Anyway, let's get out of here.
Oh, I love this music so much. And for some reason, I thought that there was an extra item left behind, but I guess there just wasn't. And it unequipped my weapon for some reason, which is so weird. But yeah, thank God these zombies just go down. Also, just a few last herbs before the big boss fight. It's also the perfect amount of ammo to get through those guys.
Let's get going.
Yeah, I just had so many blue herbs left over, because it would just make more sense to combine the green herbs.
This is Brad. I have a fuel shortage. Okay. This is the last try. If somebody...
Yeah, so their goal was to blow up the fucking mansion with themselves in it, and they hadn't even contacted Brad yet. Like, that just, I don't even know. Also, this is some bullshit. I hate when games do this. They make you have to have one extra inventory slot to put in the very last thing. Like, Signalis also did this, which is a very good game, by the way. It is one of my favorite Resident Evil-like games. But they just do that.
Triggering system to the bomb.
Brad's up the helicopter.
Look at those monsters!
Let me take care of them. Chris, get in contact with Brad right away.
Okay.
Yeah, and I know it's like, okay, I had to have a piece of inventory open to grab the flare, but like, I don't know, you had to make me waste one of my healing items, and that is really frustrating. Yeah, literally half of my time went away before I was able to start the final boss fight. Also, Tyrant is so scary in this boss fight. But he doesn't do a lot of damage, which is kind of strange. Like, I was not expecting that. But you straight up just get wombo comboed if you fuck it up. There's still zero reason they should have blown it up. Like, ugh, that just irks me. But I saved everyone I can. So that's really nice. I got the best Chris ending, I believe. And yeah, that's Resident Evil 1 for y'all. Okay, so this is what pisses me off about losing my last recording audio, because I gave this, like, speech almost, just, like, off the top of my head, because I didn't know what to talk about, for the credit sequence. But, yeah, and that all just got lost, because the recording didn't record properly. But anyway, I guess I can try and remember what I was saying. I don't know. I was talking a whole lot about how grateful I was to experience this game and play this game and be able to share my experience playing this game, because this is the first time I've ever been able to like actually record gameplay of stuff, be able to record my experience doing something. And you know, this is like a privilege in a way, like being able to share my favorite experiences with people that I don't know exist, you know, like my subscribers or the people who view my videos. And for that, I just want to say thank y'all so much for watching. I mean, thank Capcom for making Resident Evil. I mean, without this game, I wouldn't be nearly into video games that like at all, and not in the same way that I am now. Because I don't know if I said this on the channel or not, I am a computer game design major at my college, which is just the coolest fucking major of all time. Also, shout out Shinji Mikami, most goated game director of all time. But also, like, the fact that I can just do that, and this is what I aspire to be able to make games like this. Like, you just don't know how, like, happy that makes me. Also, something that pisses me off is that there's no ranking at the end of this game. It just says your total time and number of saves, which my total time is fucking nuts. 3 hours and 16 minutes. It took me like 12, 15 hours to play this game the very first time. I've closed the case completely, which I don't in the lore, but you know, whatever, multiple endings, blah, 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 bullshit. But yeah, this was Resident Evil, and oh yeah, and then there's also the special key where you can unlock all the outfits and stuff. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and here's my last save just to prove that I did it all. All right, on to Resident Evil 2. Thank you all so much, and I'll see you in the next video.